at it from his perspective, Max is this guy who obviously has a chip on his shoulder and hates this dude, right? And he's making videos about catching files. He's just scared that one of the videos will be...
Dude, Nux is such a fucking sped. I don't...
Which is really stunning.
Imagine that.
Look at it. Look at him fucking smiling. Are you kidding me? You didn't do anything wrong, Leon? His friends, Nux and Muda, saying like, oh yeah, this guy's a pedo. But that doesn't mean you just get to uncritically agree with these allegations that you have not looked into at all and then not apologize after. You literally co-signed it, Nux Taku. You literally did. Magnetar, as many of you probably already know, is the person who was accusing or was helping. He put together the video of all the girls accusing Max of abuse, basically, right? He put together this video, and in Max's response, he called Magnetar a pedophile. Now, this pedophile allegation had very limited evidence. In fact, the evidence wasn't substantial at all. Okay, I'll see you later, Kayuk. It just basically sucked, right? But all these fucking big YouTubers went on this podcast that gets like 100K views an episode and repeated these allegations unsubstantiated for like literally this podcast has almost 100K views. So, you know, awesome. So all these guys just vetted all this they just basically repeated this like pedophile allegation that had little evidence behind it, uncritically, for 100,000 people to see, okay? And I just wanted to analyze how the different, how they all responded. And Magnetar is in the chat. Hello, Magnetar. Did you see what I added you on Twitter, Magnetar? Leon Lush's response? Crazy. Lucky I wasn't making content around the time, Magnetar. Actually, I probably wouldn't have called you a pedophile anyways, because I would have never watched Max. That shit sucks so much ass. But, yeah. Holy fuck, man. I mean, I don't know. We'll just watch it. This is a very short clip. I'm just fucking spazzing out right now because of what Leon Lush said. But
it's like, we just want to know this whole fucking thing. And me and her were blown away by the bombshell. We're like, what the fuck? Like, how can this...
Yeah.
It's like, you got to imagine, like, if you're the guy running these things and you have a possible history...
I mean, to be honest, looking at it from his perspective, Max is this guy who obviously has a chip on his shoulder and hates this dude, right? And he's making videos about catching pedophiles. He's just scared that one of the videos will be... Dude,
Nux is such a fucking sped. I know probably like a million other YouTubers have already covered this, but what Nux is saying here is so fucking stupid, man. Like, I can't... I actually can't even comprehend how retarded what he's saying here is, dude. You really think that Okay, do you think that Magnetar, potential pedophile, is gonna put a target on his back? What? In order to like preemptively strike at Mama Max? It just doesn't make any sense what he's saying here. Okay, Magnetar, you're very fair for that. You're very fair for that. I'm not the same way, you know. I'm I took the autism test on stream, so you know I'm locked in on this shit right now, okay?
About him. So he's trying to discredit Max first. That was the impression I got.
Is he the dude that helped orchestrate the video between the girls?
Yes.
Is that the idea?
Together in a group chat, and he organized the video. Which is really stunning.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
The project.
Look at this fucker, dude. He's so fucking smug about that. Imagine that. He's smiling. He's fucking agreeing. He's agreeing with what Nux is saying here. This is crazy.
Oh my god, that's so fucking...
This guy was tagging, so I remember the day it happened, he was immediately tagging me, he was tagging Charlie, and he was tagging Nexpo the whole time.
Even I got tagged. There was this Google Drive thing, I got tagged, and
then we just, none of us looked at it, and we all just took what our friends said for fact, and we didn't look into it any further. Even though we got linked to this like huge fucking Google Drive. Where can I get updates on Mom Max? Well, we're going over it right now. You just want to make any more enemies after taking one down? Yeah, fair enough. So I mean, we'll go over this first since it's relevant. I put out this tweet right here. Cause I was locked in on this. I was like, why are these people talking about this? Okay. We have Mutahar, right? His response to this has been, it's been fairly good. I think most people would agree. He has helped some of the victims privately. He's put out a huge video exposing Mama Max. Okay. He has corrected more than anyone. Okay. Nux Taku and Leon Lush. I mean, Nux Taku had like a 12-minute little thing that we're going to cover later on like the latest episode of the Some Ordinary podcast. But Leon Lush has stayed completely silent, so I just added them both on Twitter saying, gonna be live tonight, going over the Mama Max leak/updates, but I want to remind everyone that both Nux Taku and Leon Lush have yet to apologize for unsubstantiated claims they bolstered against Magnetar on the Some Ordinary podcast. Oh yeah, also, if you want to get updates on the Mama Max issue, Simpleton has a Discord server where they're A-logging a bunch of that shit. So, yeah. I don't know, I can give you that, I guess. So then I respond with this clip right here. You literally say, imagine that, the projection in response to Nux calling him a pedo. You owe Magnetar an apology at Leon Lush. I'm pretty sure he's muted me or he hasn't blocked me, but I would assume he muted me. And then, I mean, we'll watch it again.
Orchestrate the video between the girls? Is that the idea?
That's the group chat, and he organized the video, which is really
imagine that.
Look at it. Look at him fucking smiling. Are you kidding me? You didn't do anything wrong, Leon?
Imagine that. Yeah. The projection. It's
the project, dude. Look at his smile, dude. I can't, bro. This guy is such a slimy little fucker. Slimy. And before this, I had no opinions of Leon, really, but oh my god. I said, I'll put this here. What you said wasn't as bad as Nux or Muda, but that doesn't mean you don't owe him an apology, okay? Like, I understand he was just receiving, like, offhand information, like, from his friends, Nux and Muda, saying, like, oh yeah, this guy's a pedo. But that doesn't mean you just get to uncritically agree with these allegations that you have not looked into at all and then not apologize after because you're just like such a fucking badass or something, right? I mean, like, look at this. It's 20. This reply right here, like, basically summed it up. I spoke about something I didn't know and was wrong, but I'm not apologizing because I'm too epic. Like, are you fucking... What? Are you kidding? And then most of the quote tweet... Oh my god, fuck. Most of the quote tweets, too, are good. It doesn't matter if I was wrong, because I don't remember, so I want to apologize even if I am wrong. I mean, it's just... Dude, I don't know, man. I would have thought that he would have been cooler.
Podcast, ladies and gentlemen, we have to address a certain topic that is brought up, known as Mama Max. In recent situations, in recent uploads of his channel, he has rebranded himself to Got Cult and then back to Mama Max. And Max has launched an investigation on a topic that is incredibly serious and very severe. And this topic, we personally believe Max has not provided enough public evidence on, and it has caused me and Nux specifically to be in calls with him behind the scenes to discuss a proper course of action when addressing such serious claims and criticisms.
Our input here when it comes to Max is he releases these videos. None of us knew this was happening. And then after he released the videos, we both told him, dude, you are not doing a good job presenting this. And we tried our best to give him advice because if there is this real vampire cult on the loose or whatever, then it would be really nice if they were taken down, to be honest. But it's not like we have any evidence or we're co-signing any investigations that he's doing or that he has done. I guess we want to see justice.
No, dude. Oh my god. This is already triggering the fuck out of me. You literally co-signed it, Nux Taku. You literally did. You co-signed his entire fucking... We can go back and watch this entire segment. This is literally just you... This is literally just Mutahar, Nux Taku, and Leon Lush all co-signing his video on his exes. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
Doing or that he has done. I guess we want to see justice, and we don't.
I don't even want Nux. I don't even care if Nux Taku does a video on this, second channel or not. Just say something. Come out and. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Come out and say something. Apologize. Like a tweet at this point, dude. Like you just have to say something.
Don't know the truth, and
Max
we're
has done
hoping
a
that
poor job of explaining this truth up till now. He has made several videos calling out creators and bringing up YouTube drama intermixed with a serious situation that has yet to be properly explained in a manner that makes sense from start, middle, and end. And until Max produces proper situations, nothing can be co-signed. And given recent recent assessments of his previous videos, we've actually had further doubt, and we're now looking at everything as a whole. And given this situation with Max, it's hard to co-sign him. It's hard to actually treat his videos with a serious nature, given that he himself, to our knowledge, to our understanding, isn't treating it seriously himself.
Well, I think he's trying, but I don't think he's doing a good job.
Yeah. Oh my god. You think he's trying, but you don't think he's doing a good job. Motherfucker. Dude, this little fucker needs to just literally do any research at any fucking point in time, okay? Nux Taku. What the fuck? Where is Max trying? He never went to the police, bro. Like, what? 700K subscriber YouTuber, professional pedophile hunter, Mama Max doesn't know to go to the police? Are you fucking kidding me right now? He doesn't know to, like, oh my god, I can't.
And
like, from a character perspective, I do believe he's trying, but
from a character perspective, you're still fucking vouching for Mama Max? Are you fucking kidding me right now, man?
God, is he not doing a good job? Holy crap!
No. And until further notice and until further developments, we'll be looking at this, you know, as time goes on. But for now, Max has done a poor job explaining a serious situation. Max has not given out credible enough evidence to lead to his massive accusations. And that's just all we have to say. We've been brought into the public sphere over this, so it might as well be best we address this situation with Max at this moment in time.
Yeah, so the following discussion you're about to hear in the actual recorded part of the podcast was recorded prior to both of our private calls with Max since then. So we felt like adding this little addendum would be worthwhile to let you know, like, kind of our current headspace, because it's a really ugly situation and it's getting uglier by the day.
Yeah, and that said, ladies and gentlemen, hope
So, yeah, no addressing of fucking Magnetar, who he framed as a pedophile. Like, there's just nothing. If you check Nux Taku's Twitter, there's just, there's nothing either. It's fucking insane. Like, if we go to Nux Taku Twitter, right here, nothing. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't seem this guy tweets a ton. He responded to Bo Blacks right here. Where the fuck are you replying to people? Like, where is your response, okay? God fucking damn it. Okay. I will say Nux Taku is not as bad as Flamenco, alright? Oh my fucking god. But there's one missing piece, okay? There's one creator we haven't talked about yet. And that's Nexpo. Nexpo is a friend of Max who vouched for Max on multiple occasions, who's also another big creator. It's funny how Oopaville did something before Nux did. Yeah, and Oopaville, he wasn't even in the podcast where they smeared Magnetar, right? Like, are you fucking serious? You can't even put out a tweet apologizing to the guy who you smeared as a pedophile? Do something, you imbecile, bro. Holy fuck. So, Nexpo, another fucking huge YouTuber, by the way, decided to go on Lerix to talk about... Yeah, he decided to go on Lerix to talk about Magnetar, and as well as Mama Max in general. So we're gonna give this a watch.
On the record, I have not even seen the IMV video start to finish. I honestly cannot sit through his video. And I hate saying that.
You're just shitting on him now.
Yeah. Max in person and Max online are two completely different people. He literally thrust me into depression.
The comments
with the exes thing. I'll still be cool with him, but it's like I can't be friends with him anymore. It's exhausting. To me, it's heartbreaking because at one point it's kind of crazy to say, but I did look up to Max. Okay, I was trying to route stuff. If you get like feedback or anything, just let me know. I can mute it.
No, it sounds all good.
Okay.
All right, though. So,
dude, what a shit show, man. This has been.
It's been a ride, man.
It's been horrible. I've been keeping up with like all your streams throughout all this, and that's why I followed you a week ago or something. Because I've been in the middle of moving, and I haven't had time to like really be online much. So like seeing all this shit unfold has been fucking crazy, and I've been like, what the fuck is going on? So basically, yeah, to answer your question, yes, I befriended Max late.
See, I feel bad for Nexpo like a little bit because like he was an actual friend of Max's. So from what I understand, they like hung out in real life and a bunch of other shit like that. And it seems like he was led astray, but also him being so close to Max, he should have fucking realized earlier how much of a fucking like BPD insane guy this guy was, bro. Like, oh my god.
Late 2019, I believe, like right around his Kanye Quest video. So I came in around like the gaming video portion of his career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know you were featured in specifically his Pick a Side Team YouTube one. Like,
yeah,
heavily, correct?
Yeah, where I did the voiceover or something at the beginning.
Yeah, that was a little rough. I don't necessarily want to grill you too hard, but that was a little rough of an appearance. Like
the thing with Max is like you never really know what you're getting into whenever you join him in anything, and that's honestly I should have, I guess, read into that shit more and had more of like.
Dude, this is the fucking thing that pisses me off so bad. You're a fucking 700k sub YouTuber and you don't know to vet things before you just like blindly jump into them, bro. Like, oh my fucking god. How do you not know that's gonna bite you in the ass? Are you fucking kidding me? How long has Nexpo been uploading videos? Like, and you don't know to vet things before you get involved with them? You're just gonna blindly put out a fucking like, really? Like 6 years? And you've been popular for 6 years too. It's not like you've been a shitter for like 6 years. Some people were mad at how Lerix in front of Nexpo saying you went too hard on him. I disagree. I think all these big YouTubers that blindly believed Max for so long need to be pushed on how fucking stupid they are for just blindly going along with whatever their fucking friends said, right? Because when you're dealing with allegations, you shouldn't have friends, okay? Like, you don't have friends when you're dealing with allegations. You need to view everything from, like, a very non-biased perspective, right? Like, them being your friend in an allegation, like, you can believe them privately, but, like, you can't push public shit like this, or else it's going to come back to bite you in the ass like it did with Nexpo.
Like, I guess the awareness of what the fuck I was doing, because Max will basically randomly DM you, like... hey, do you want to be in a video? And I'm like, yeah, sure, dude, I'll be in a video. And he like sends me a script and he's like, read this. And I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. And then I see the whole context when everything's out. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So for the like specifically the pick a side thing, you just got like basically a script to say out loud and you just trusted him because obviously he's your friend and he has a certain amount of like,
yeah, you're fucking retarded for that.
He comes to me, he would come to me basically saying like, I'm trying to put out this video, or he had already put out a video or something, and YouTube struck it down and everything, and he was doing the pick a side thing, which it seems noble like at first, and then when you see the full picture of it, it's, especially in retrospect now, it's like,
yeah, it's pretty, like, the dude literally, I mean, it's a pretty funny story. I mean, he went out of his way to not censor some like IMVU character's naked ass. And then he blamed YouTube for being pro-pedophile just because he didn't...
Like, why would... Dude, I'm sorry. Mama Max seems like such a fucking shitty friend. He wrapped Nexpo up in this without telling him what, like, really the video was about. Potentially that's on Nexpo for not just fucking asking what the video was about. And then after, he's like... It turns out the contents of the video is him just like showing a bare naked ass and gets struck down. Obviously, dude. Any fucking YouTuber who's been on the site for even like any YouTuber could tell you that, dude. I've only been making content for like a year, 2 years maybe, and like I could tell you that putting a bare naked ass in your video is gonna get it struck the fuck down. Like, are you serious? Why did anybody ever believe this shit, man? Yeah.
Include this, like he didn't decide to censor an ass in his video. It was like
I didn't even realize that that's what the whole thing was about. And God, the thing about Max.
Well, I mean,
there's just so much I could just fucking go off about.
I mean, I want to be good faith and believe you, but you literally narrated that part. You were literally the one. You were literally the one. I mean, it was a pretty bad look. I gotta admit, man.
Yeah, and that's kind of. I can't take doing that back, but I can say that it was kind of cringy. I know it was cringy doing that.
It was a little more than cringy. You looked like a total fucking fool. Like Max made you look like a total fucking fool. Why would you not confront him then and there and like cut him off? Like this guy's. It was just so obvious for the longest time how fucking insane he was, especially if you were a creator behind the scenes. To be fair, it's impossible to finish him on Max video. True, especially if you're a creator behind the scenes, you like are aware of all this shit. Like what the fuck?
And I shouldn't have been in that video. I shouldn't have done that. I should have vetted what I was doing.
And so yes, and what we're finding out like recently with Mutahar too. I don't know if you've seen some of his conversations with people. Like I guess like he's like a streamer, Chud Logic. He had a conversation with him where he was grilling him a little bit, and Mutahar ended up just saying, yeah, like. The reason why I gave, specifically this guy so much credibility publicly is not because I actually watched his videos, just because we sat down, had a beer together, we ended up being friends, and he just lied straight to my face.
That's the thing. That's the thing, man. It's so there are basically okay. Just on the record, I have not even seen the IMVU video start to finish. I honestly cannot sit through his video.
Jesus, you're just shitting on him now.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. So I didn't know about the naked ass thing. I didn't really realize that's what got it striked until he told me later, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, same deal. Like Max in person and Max online are two completely different people, and it's.
So he was just a schizo retard online. Cool, dude.
It's
awesome.
kind of crazy.
Didn't they meet online, bro? It's just that's fucking weird.
In person, he's like a normal. Just it seems like
that's why he makes them so unwatchable, so no one looks too closely. Unironically, that's probably true. Like, think about the video he did with like on Tommy, where like he's calling out a pedophile, but then incrementally he's implementing like these like QR codes so you can read about how shitty Tommy is. Are you fucking kidding me? The reason he did that is because he knows the majority of his audience isn't gonna go looking at like these Tommy segments because they're just shit. His call out of Tommy was shit. That's why he didn't put it in the actual video. He did it through these like gay QR codes. Really?
Normal dude's kind of awkward. Cracks jokes. We grab a beer together and stuff, and it's just like a normal person. And then,
dude, if you're a normal person, I just fucking can't, dude.
You befriend that version of someone, and then they go online and do all this fucking shit. And they do it once, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure. And then they do it twice, and it's like, okay, damn, YouTube really hates you. And then your exes come out, and it's like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And then this, and I'm like, okay, there's a pattern. This shit happens once a year. This is fucking exhausting. Yeah. Like, being associated with you, doing all this shit, going through the same song and dance every goddamn year is just, it gets so old, dude. It's exhausting. And I told him that. I've cut ties with him, and I just kind of laid it all out, like being associated with you in any way is just fucking frustrating, and he literally thrust me into depression with the exes thing. Like, I've always been kind of, like, I've had my shit together and everything, but with the whole like thing with his exes, I think it was like last year and all that, dude, I fucking like I was just not the same, man. I lost it.
I'm a little confused. What do you mean? How did that affect you, I guess, necessarily? I'm just a little confused.
So, like, just being associated with him, being so, I guess, close with him, and then seeing all this shit with the exes come out. I had no idea his name was Max Harris. I had no idea who the fuck Lucy was. I had no idea about anything. and then all this shit just blindsides you, and it's like, what the fuck is happening, you know?
Yeah.
So you were just, dude. Am I understanding this correctly that he was just scared about his own reputation getting smeared because one of his close associates like turned out to be a fucking psycho? But then for some reason, every big YouTuber on the fucking site collectively decided that they were gonna sweep it up for Max, and he was fine again. So like he got depressed because Max went on a big video. Max, one of his close associates and friends, went on a huge video. And it basically admitted to being a fucking psycho. If you go back and watch that video, he admits to that much at least. And then you're depressed because your reputation is going to take a hit from that. But then luckily, every big YouTuber just decides to retard out and smear the guy who's making whose channel it is as a pedophile. Wow, good for you, Nexpo. I'm really glad that your depression was fixed. Fuck.
And like openly, he admitted to like, you know,
just drops a new Fin East vid, bro. Come on. Skelly, when are we going to stop with the Fin East, okay, buddy? I feel like Fin East has been subsequently shit on. He's like, he's retarded, okay? I don't know.
Stalking and like harassing.
What else is there to say?
Girl, I think it was Haley for years, and also like self-harming and like sending publicly his like self-harm photos to that guy Magnetar.
Dude,
I assume you've heard about the Magnetar story a little bit too. At the end of his video, him just basically accusing him of being a pedophile.
And this goes back to like whenever Max asks you to like collab on something, you don't know what you're getting into. Because I had no fucking clue. Magnetar, I had no clue who the fuck Anthony Field was until the video dropped. And I'm like, okay, so you asked me to like write you a statement or whatever to talk about your character, which I was testifying for his character, which I now fucking regret doing. But
wait, sorry, forgive me if I missed something. Were you in his video Believe All Abusers?
No, he reached out asking if I could write.
Yeah, he was in Craig Beckett's video. I have that on we can watch that really fast so we have context for this. Oh my god, I fucking lost it. Damn it. Oh, it's a DJ Screwdriver tweet. Fuck. Bro. Oh, here it is. Fuck, I'm stupid. This was his statement, just for reference, guys.
My friend Max, I just wanted to come on record to give some...
This was on Craig Beckett's video, okay? Mama Max never had Nexpo release a statement on his main channel, or on Mama Max's main channel. This was on Craig Beckett's exclusively, I'm pretty sure.
Insight regarding a situation unfold.
By the way, why do you need fucking witness testimony for your fucking, like, abuse allegations, bro? Witness testimony is one thing where it's like, witness testimony is already a pretty shit form of evidence, but character assessments? Really, dude? This ain't proven shit, okay?
Holding with Mama Max. First off, I'd like to say that Max is genuinely
Flamenco
one of the
should.
best dudes I know. Since I've known him, he has always been a stand-up guy, and if you've ever listened to him on any podcast, appearance...
Dude, I really wish we had a fucking comprehensive timeline, right? If Nexpo believed that Max was such a stand-up guy, I wonder if this released after the Believe All, or the fucking Answer Us YouTube, right? Or Pick a Side YouTube, that's what it was. Because, I mean, he literally just admitted how shit of a friend Max was to him and all that, right? Max was such a fucking shitty friend in that because he misled him on what the video was and left Nexpo with egg on his face, right?
Or anything, that's exactly who he is. Easygoing, trustworthy, sometimes a smart ass, but always a genuine friend to those around him. I know it's not exactly my place to be speaking on his personal relationships, but I will say that as with anything, and especially with the case unfolding around him right now, there are two sides to every story. Max has confided in me numerous times on difficult situations that he was backed into regarding his relationship, and from my personal experience, things were absolutely not as bad as it was being claimed. Max was constantly placed in unresolvable situations. Agreements by the other party were made before they even moved here, and they were never fulfilled. Max was quite literally the one supporting the entire relationship, and from my experience, there was zero effort coming from the other side. Nothing. Zip. From a friend's perspective, it was frustrating because I could never hang out with him without him being stressed out. His phone was constantly blowing up, call after call after call.
So obviously Nexpo is just talking about one of the girls. I don't know I think her name starts with a P or something. I don't even know if this girl was part of the original like 8 that came out with Magnetar, right? But like I don't know. I mean, I guess this is like this is just so nothing. I don't know why this is evidence.
Oh.
Like imagine like some fucking retard online, right? Like I don't like Slug or something like said I was a pedophile and I got my like and I got Badwick on the call and he was like, "Yeah, man, I think Sailor's like a really nice guy and like he's never been mean to me." Like, what? Badwick vouching for my character literally means fucking nothing. I need to disprove the allegations, okay?
Would be rolling in, and he was never really given a life outside of being home with them, which was nearly 24/7. On the off chance that they would come around, which was always encouraged, they'd constantly nag at Max to leave so they could go back home. I know that this is all over the place, however it's hard to put into words exactly how frustrating it was seeing my friend in a relationship in which there was no escape. I've tried to make things work to arrange a trip back home for her, in which Max and I had to pack and move literally all of her things for her while she did nothing, and to come to an actual resolution that wouldn't boil up to this point. However, the effort given by Max was...
I mean, yeah, this is just nothing. I guess that's his testimony for Mama Max. He's only speaking on one of the victims. So, yeah.
Write a statement. And as a friend, I was like, you know what? I've seen your relationship with Pau. That was fucking horrible. Like every time I saw it personally. So I wrote a statement with my experience with that and Max, like as a person in real life. And that's where that came from. But I wasn't in the actual video itself.
Yeah. Okay, and like first and like you've also heard about, like you said you didn't watch through the IMVU video. I guess I just have to take you on your word too. But you've obviously heard about like that guy literally faking that whole girl Casey. It sounds like her whole existence, and then he pinned her suicide and her potentially getting raped on that guy Pablo Sunny.
Yeah,
I don't know how true this is, by the way. Apparently Pablo Sunny was made up. This is what I heard on a stream. So this is literally secondhand. Do not take this as gospel. This is just what remembering that I heard, okay? But from what I heard, that apparently like Pablo Sunny was like a made up thing. But then there was like an actual like influencer guy named Pablo Sunny and he got like fucked by this, right? Like fucking Max's like unhinged stalker fans like went to him and like fucking harassed him a bunch, like they did with Magnetar, right?
That was news to me too. I've heard of Casey because, you know, I've clicked through his videos, like skipping through it. And
thank you for your confirmation.
I've always, I don't know why the fuck I have all these years, but I've always just believed his videos at face value. I don't know why I've done that, but I have. And it's fucking sad. It's sad to see all this shit that he faked and on like such serious topics. It's sad to see that goddamn Cartoon Incorporated was fake. He told me so many goddamn times that Cartoon Incorporated was real. Like I have to pry shit out of him just to get the truth. And
see, if that's true, then why are you vouching for his character, bro? Oh my god, this guy Mama Max seems like has been even more of an unhinged loser behind the scenes. Why is Nexpo vouching for him? Like I don't Nexpo obviously, like it's easy to say this in hindsight, I realize that, but he should have come off a long time ago. If I had someone like this behind the scenes who like I had to pry information out of and he was like telling me like if he like dude lying, okay, I don't know, lying is like one of like the things that like trigger me the most, right? Like it triggered like in my like personal life, if someone's like lying to me about the shit that like doesn't matter, like just like if they're like pathological liars piss me off so fucking much. I could never be friends with like a pathological liar like this.
It's I don't know, dude. It's just fucking horrible.
Yeah, here real quick. Do you think I don't want to like jump you with anything? Do you know Nick Diorio? Is it fine if I add him to the call? He's just like fucking begging.
I would love to talk to Diorio. I've been talking to Muta for a while, and yeah, it's fine.
All right, great.
Diorio.
All right, here we go.
Hey dudes,
what's up, Nick?
How you doing?
What is up? So we got Nexpo on the call. I guess necessarily do you. So you've seen the recent stuff with obviously. You said you never watched any of his previous videos, so like, right? You just took, or at least you took them at face value. Similar thing to like what Mutahar was basically saying is that he spoke to his credibility publicly. Yet he, thanks for the Fortnite gameplay, Nick. But he spoke to
the only way I could pop out for the stream.
But you spoke to his credibility publicly and basically praised Mama Max as like a big creator. Oh, audio issues. All right, gotcha.
Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me?
What's up?
Come on.
I started stream. Someone randomly in my chat's like, "Dude, okay, if I could hear you."
Okay, there we go.
Just one second. They start screen sharing with me, and they just like leak me all of the fucking evidence. They're leaking me every screenshot, everything in that Discord server right now.
Jesus,
dude, it's unbelievable.
Like what the? Tell me, okay, you guys have been digging in this probably more than I have. Tell me this fucking lawsuit shit's fake, please, for the love of God.
I mean, it's not going to be an international lawsuit, but I mean, it is a threat. That is a threat that was made. Yeah. Spencer seems to be pushing it. Yeah, that's definitely real.
If you guys don't know what they're talking about right here, it is Mama Max threatening to sue Mutahar. We have that right here. Just fucking unhinged messages from leaking from the Mama Max Discord server. This is not what I thought it was, but I mean, yeah, he's just fucking The case against Muta would provide resource help criminal cases against Camden, also shift public perception to get the attention of the general public and national news, not just YouTube commentary channels. Dude, you're fucking insane. First of all, what money do you need to file a criminal case against Camden? You already said you're not suing Camden. File a fucking police report. That's free. You don't need any money. Okay? And then you're also, just because you're suing Mutahar, you're not going to get fucking national news attention, bro. You're fucking delusional. Has Nick dropped the call yet? No, he hasn't. Unfortunate. He says he's waiting for Mama Max to get comfortable. Then he's going to drop the call.
He's totally lost his fucking mind.
Dude, Nick, I'm pretty sure you know this, but the NDA is Mutahar writing his name and the date when he did it on his notes page and sending that screenshot.
That's cute.
Yeah, bro, that's another thing. This NDA is not holding up in court, okay? We actually have a copy of the NDA right here that was leaked by... it was leaked by Slug, of course, but this is the NDA. Literally typed out on Discord, bro. Does anyone think this is holding up in court? Like... Please attach picture of your written signature and today's date. You guys think this? It's literally typed in Discord. It's not even like a It's not even like a DocuSign thing. They typed it like, bro. Mama Mac or Chat GPT had to cook that one up for Mama Max real quick.
I wrote mine on a DualSense notepad.
Does he think that's gonna hold up in court? Like what?
No, dude. You know the little the fingertips thing that you get with the DualSense controller, where you have to where you can look at it. It has like
I think they
how
are
to
in
use
different
the controller.
countries. Canada, Mutahar's in Canada, and Mama Max is U.S.
Or if you're really fucking stupid, yeah, I signed it on that, and I sent that back to him. But I didn't sign the one that Muta signed. I signed the don't leak my video early thing, and it expires at that. And it's again, I'm going to show mine at some point in the future. And in mine, there was it's so funny. There's an entire section about how I have to stream about his video.
Yeah, but
he's not doing this for clout, though, guys. Part of the NDA is that you have to stream about the video, but he's not doing it for clout. Okay, well, Max, he definitely cares about the victims, guys. He does not want any clout or money. He just okay. Like, it's just so fucking obvious and apparent.
One of the conditions of the NDA is that I have to dedicate a certain specific hour of viewership.
Dude, all this would have been public so much earlier if Edwin wasn't a fucking dipshit who wasn't a horny dipshit who couldn't keep his fucking dick in his pants and had to go fuck Olivia. Okay, he had to. Okay, God, Edwin is such a fucking retard.
To his video.
Yeah.
But I was digging into the Mama Max legal team stuff that Magnetar tweeted.
I can't believe people think Lerix pressed Nexpo too hard in this call, bro.
And it's just silly, man. It's just silly. People aren't stupid. We know that's not an actual attorney. The attorneys don't send emails from YouTubers' personal contacts emails. It's just not how it is.
Yeah, so
the Mama Max team. Do you mind if I ask one question?
Yeah,
What you were saying to Lerix before,
Yeah, Edwin
that
should
you
have never
like
covered
sent
this.
Max a testimony for his believe all accusers video. So you said that like you experienced a bad relationship with Max, but you wrote him a good review. Is that what I got out of that?
No, so the relationship he was in with Pau, they're basically Pau. I don't know if I know we're live, but basically I saw her every time I would go, like, visit Max, which was occasionally. It was just, I could just tell that their relationship was not the best, but Max has always been very secretive about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I just recall Pau having a lot of, I guess, internal battles she was going through and stuff. And
I mean, we just watched the call. What Nick isn't getting here is that Nexpo thinks that the girl was the abusive one, not that they had like a mutually abusive relationship, right?
And they did kind of get into a lot of heated.
I think Nick just missed that context,
arguments and stuff, and it was just not a good relationship. And I didn't know if it was.
What was your contribution to the video then?
Yeah, it was, and that was.
No. I'm just asking what it was specifically. Yeah.
Oh, so basically, I was just speaking on Max's character, like from how I know him face to face. Kind of just, I forgot the fucking thing. I don't know if it's still on a Google Drive somewhere or what, but just kind of telling him or giving the statement of like how he's, at least to me, at least I thought, always just a good person to be around. Just really nice, well-mannered. I forgot what else I said, but it was just kind of like just stuff about his overall character. But now,
you didn't want to. But you didn't like. I don't know, because you're saying that like he had this really fucked relationship with his girlfriend. I mean, that didn't set off a red flag at the time. I don't mean to grill you.
It should have. I should have. Yeah, it should have, man.
Okay. All right, that was my only thing I wanted to bring up from before.
And looking in hindsight, like I should have just told him no, and just not.
I mean, obviously, I don't know why you wouldn't tell him no. He already fucked you over once with the pick a side YouTube. Why would you not just tell him no if he's trying to collaborate again, dude? Like, what the fuck?
Giving him a statement, and so but that's on me. I mean, it's been done, and I'm sorry for basically anyone that's affected by Max now. I'm sorry.
Actually. One more thing. So you said that Max told you one of the videos were fake. Did you know that a lot of his content was fake before all this stuff broke?
Wait, did he say that? I missed that.
Did I say that?
I think you said that you had like, because there was something you had to.
I think he said he found out it was fake.
Yeah, you had to pester him about it because he wouldn't tell you. But like, did you know that a lot of his content? Yeah, it was that one.
Yes, and but that's like little. That and then the Asahara thing, the Shinrikyo thing, I had to pester him about that too. But those were like the only two like little things. Back
because that was the one for people who don't know.
How is that not such a huge red flag, bro? The pedophile hunter that you're friends with fakes his videos? Really? Are we serious? That's just like chill? That's cool? That's epic? That's based?
He claimed he was being attacked by like a Japanese cult
fucking dangerous cult.
Yeah.
For making a YouTube video, and that apparently they sent
the fucking Yakuza is gonna show up. Dude, if the Yakuza did fucking show up to Mama Max's house and and fucking okay, I should censor myself.
Him a video game that's gonna give him a brain hemorrhage, and then also sent him death threats in his fucking email saying "I'll kill you." It was unbelievable.
Yeah, and I remember the Cartoon Incorporated thing. I saw it in a Lost Media iceberg because I like to cover a lot of Lost Media shit, and I was like, man, fucking Max made that. Like, I should ask him. And then I asked him, and he was always like, no, he does that Max.
Yeah, I wonder why it's lost. Probably because it's not fucking real. Bro, come on, man. You're fucking joking, man. It's all these fucking bajillion sub YouTubers bolstering this guy up when he's a complete fucking sham, dude.
Laugh he does, and then
yeah,
he's like, no.
And then even I keep harping on this, but you have these million sub YouTubers bolstering this, and then they refuse to apologize. Leon Lush, the fuck?
It's real, man. It's real and stuff. Whatever. And then at Creator Clash this past year, I basically kind of like I was like, dude, look, I feel like I don't know you, and there's a lot of shit that you've not opened up to me about. There's a lot of shit that I don't even know about who the fuck you are. And basically during that call, he opened up about like the Om Shinrikyo thing, and then the fucking
I'm gay.
God
he told me he was
man,
gay.
So do you think he was guilty that he faked that
wait.
content? Because you're saying he's opened up about it. Or was it like kind of like an admission? What was the tone of that conversation like?
Basically it was after the exes thing, and I had already kind of been sort of backing away from being associated with him since all that, because back then I kind of knew like, okay, this is got to be it, you know, like
typing it up.
I can't like be close with him anymore, and I'll still be cool with him, but it's like I can't be friends with him anymore. It's exhausting. And yeah, we were in an Uber. We were going to this Creator Clash after party thing, and I think Max realized that. He was like, yeah, Ryan's kind of distancing himself and all that and stuff.
So why are you going to like parties? Like when I want to distance myself from someone, I'm not going to parties with them, bro. I'm not going to Creator Clash with them. I'm like I don't know. Maybe I'm probably being uncharitable here. Maybe like it was like a creator party, he says, right? It's like maybe like him and a bunch of friends were going. It was like a friend group thing. I don't fucking know.
And it just kind of came out in his demeanor, and somehow it came up in conversation, and we were a few beers in, and I just started asking him stuff about like just things about his life and everything that he's never told me, because he's never fucking opened up about anything with me. And yeah, that's how I got those answers.
Okay.
Wait, so in this call, now I was curious, I want to go back to that real quick. In this call, Max told you that the Om Shinrikyo was fake. What else did he tell you that was like fake in that call? I'm curious.
Well, it was a call. He's saying this happened in like IRL.
Real life.
Yeah.
Okay, in real life, what else did he tell you was fake?
The Cartoon Incorporated thing.
Cartoon Incorporated. It sounds like
oh my god,
the Om Shinrikyo. What about?
I don't want to say this other
chat?
thing like on a stream. Kids chat? No, I don't know anything about kids chat. That
did he mention IMVU?
The what?
IMVU.
That I did not ask him about that because I didn't really catch it until all this shit came out.
Do you remember My Law?
Yes, I think so.
Did he say it was fake?
He hasn't mentioned anything about my law because I haven't asked him about anything about that.
Okay, and then Puppy Stomp.
Puppy Stomp. No, I actually haven't even really watched that video all the way through. He did ask me to film my dog when he was a puppy for like a portion of that. I think it was like the C2 rink thing.
Okay, and then lastly, the Wayne. This is what happened to a child predator on TikTok.
So Wayne, he. Okay, so I have seen that one because he sat me down and made me watch it. I don't know anything about Wayne. I believed him on that one. That everything that Wayne was caught and everything.
Did you think he'd had like some? Do you think he like had an arrest or something under his belt at some point during this?
Yeah, did he tell you that?
So with the one video, which video was that where he put the fucking mugshot of the guy with like the messed up information and everything
Puppy
on
Stomp.
there?
He announced, and he was claiming that he got a lot of predators, locked up in his previous video, which would be.
This is fucking insane, dude. How did he? I don't know, dude. Maybe Nexpo just like wasn't thinking in the moment, but like, how do you hear Mama Max admit that he fakes all of like a fuck ton of videos and then not call into question his fucking his pedo videos, right? Like what? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
My Law.
Yeah, and then he went on like
fake.
Nick. He like went on your podcast too, and he also said he got
Pablo
Sonny
locked up.
Which later, and watch Nick's video if you aren't updated on the Max lore. But like, dude, fucking later it's revealed that that didn't happen. He just lied on that podcast because he is a pathological liar. I mean, it is fucking proven at this point, 1000%. Mama Max is a pathological liar. I don't know if he could stop lying if he wanted to.
Yeah,
So I just fucking believed him. I don't know. In hindsight, I don't know why I did.
I thought the craziest part of the call was when he was like, "Oh no, that was what happened." Like he needed to watch the clip to remember that. Meanwhile, he told some elaborate lie about how he was expedited back to Canada, and like, what the fuck, dude? That's so crazy.
Like I get doing things for theatrics in videos. Like I do it all the time with my videos for things that like just can't be shown with like stock footage. But for something like predator hunting, like in real time, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just different. Yeah. Like you're actually playing with like real people's, like real victims and like real like
making up victims to pin on the potential pedophiles he's calling out. And literally in that video, IMVU, he doxed the hotel where that Pablo Sunny person is and told his fans to go to that hotel. I mean, like completely unhinged.
I mean, yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, apparently this Pablo Sunny person might not even be real, bro. You're just like harassing the employees of a random fucking hotel for no reason? Really, dude? God, this person is like, he's so unhinged, man.
But when was this conversation? Just like rough date?
Creator Clash, so April.
Okay. And you know, I appreciate you disavowing now, but I mean, like, I think it is a very fair critique though that you spoke to his credibility and like, you know, about his IMVU video in the Pick a Side, even though like now you're kind of self-admitting that you never even watched the IMVU video, even though you like kind of publicly said on his platform that he exposed this public piece.
Why would you fucking shout something out that you didn't watch? How fucking lazy are you, dude?
Rain on IMVU, and that Pablo Sunny was a pedophile. Like you did openly say that as a fact, you know.
Yeah, and that's my. I apologize for doing that. I should have vetted things more.
You should apologize to. Okay, maybe I don't know. Maybe like Magnetar, just because Magnetar was the most affected by the bolstering of Mama Max's credibility. But to be fair, I don't think Nexpo ever directly called Magnetar like a pedophile or anything. So maybe he doesn't owe him an apology.
I was friends with him, but when you're friends with someone, typically there's a higher level of trust than I guess what I was given with Max.
Pablo Sunny
when it comes to like him telling the truth with me about things, and I don't know, man. I feel like I'm better than this at picking who I associate with and just believing Max at face value for all this time is
you're
just been a mistake.
Yeah,
Magnetar fired off a dono. I don't know what he's talking about. He said that 2 people sat you down at a table for 2 hours and warned you about Max, and you blew them off. Do you know any context to what he's saying there?
2 people sat me down about Max and warned me.
Yeah, I don't know what it's a super chat, so I don't know. If you want to elaborate, Magnet. Oh, never mind.
So during the, I guess the exes thing, I think he's talking about. Yes, there was one time where, two of his Discord mods, had gone to his house with his ex-girlfriend and him, and basically the whole mood there was just really glum. Everyone was just kind of just down and out. Max was too. This was like, I think right after it came out. I was freaking the fuck out because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I came over and his ex gave me some context about the way he acts behind closed doors, and it was shit that I had never experienced.
I mean, to be fair to Nexpo here, if some fucking schizo sat me down and like I'm just not like believing. I don't blame him for like not believing this, especially if they didn't have any evidence to show him, right? It's just like fucking like retard shit. I don't know.
Firsthand, personally, and but it's like
if someone came up to me in real life and told me that my friend was like doing some unhinged shit, but like they couldn't, like I'm gonna believe my friend over like these random people, right? The only issue is that like when you're a friend, like when there is actual evidence that your friend is doing some bad shit and you're like ignoring it or you're not looking into it, that's like the issue, right? And also, I don't know. And also just bolstering things that he did without any venting it at all is just fucking unacceptable.
Mental stuff and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a couple other things though. I just don't feel comfortable. I can tell you like in private, but I don't feel comfortable like just telling it live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I could DM you or something if you want.
I wanted to ask, can you like speak to Max's credibility about anything, like just generally speaking? Like, do you know if he's like done anything, like, or like, or no? You just kind of like just, you know, I don't want to shit on you too hard, but just like baselessly believed his word and like accused other people of being pedophiles publicly based off of his word.
So I've never accused anyone of being a pedophile to my knowledge. And unless like,
cover the bases, Nexpo.
I mean, I've given him like a statement before, and are you talking about like the pick a side thing?
Yeah, I am.
Like, the script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could sympathize with you, but I think it's like a really important thing to harp on.
Yeah. No,
I mean, you kind of did like openly say like here if you're fine with it, if I could just like play the clip real quick.
Oh, actually, I don't think I saw this when I was watching it earlier.
Oh god.
Interesting.
Let me see if I could just pull it up here real quick.
Okay.
But
dude,
you know, and by the way, where did you release this statement that was on the Reddit that I'm seeing?
Oh, that was Patreon. First part of it, I was just talking about like the next mystery I'm covering, and then the second part was just kind of addressing that.
Yeah. So here, let me screen share real quick, if that's fine with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god,
legitimate thing. I think gave him the credibility to make other further accusations down the line because other creators like you and Mutahar spoke to him, giving him his status that he has today, or at least used to. So let me bump this up a little bit.
2021, my good friend Max published a video exposing the colossal ring that is IMVU, where he uncovered one particularly inveterate child predator known in-game as Pablo Sunny.
So, I mean, Pablo Sunny, I just don't know anything about him, okay? Like, that's the issue here.
So, I mean, you know, that's really fucking bad. Like, you know, I appreciate you coming out now, but that's really irresponsible. Like, it's one thing behind the scenes if you want to trust.
I mean, I haven't looked into Pablo Sunny at all, but what evidence against Pablo Sunny is there? Like, I understand that, like, legitimately he never really, like, caught this person. That's basically confirmed. But, like, what evidence was there? I can't for the life of remember.
Just your personal friend.
And also, obviously, you shouldn't fucking repeat pedo allegations. Like, he's fucking stupid for this.
And you take him at his word. Stupid, that's fine. But we're getting to kind of like Nick is not green super mega territory where just because your friend said someone is a pedophile, you're openly saying it on your public platform.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just like accusing him.
Yeah, that's on me, man. I basically shouldn't have read his script without vetting anything. I wish I could go back and, you know, ask more questions like it's being done now. But I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. That's you know, that's the most you could do right now. At least, you know, that's everything you can necessarily do.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to think. Is there anything else necessarily you wanted to say about Max or like have a statement? Do you want me to finish like going through the statement that you said?
No. Basically, I called him a few days ago, or not a few days ago, like a week or so ago, because I've just been so busy moving. And I'm like, dude, what's going on? And it is bizarre, bro. Like he answered the phone like, "What's up, you sexy slut?" And I'm like, bro, you're really happy.
Oh my
God. Shit's going crazy right now. I told him he's basically Dutch from Red Dead Redemption 2. Like he's I got a plan, and everything's fucking on fire. I'm like, dude, what's going on, honestly? And he was basically telling me like, kind of just downplaying the whole situation about Camden, how they got an investigation going and all that. And then I cut him off, and I was kind of just talking about like his responses to his patrons, the way he's been using ChatGPT to respond to people like with essays and everything. And how like unprofessional and just frustrating that is as like someone who's giving legitimate criticism, including you, Lerix. And
yeah, true, exactly. Like, oh my fucking god.
And Nick. And just responding like a robot. And he cut me off there and he goes, "Look, I understand, but you got to understand that as we approach the singularity, and I was like, bro, stop fucking talking to me like I'm a goddamn.
See, like what happened?
Do you know what the fuck you're talking? I know you person to person, and you're talking to me about fucking singularity and shit. Like, bro, we live in 2023, not 2060. Okay, like, come down to earth and understand that everyone is pissed off at you and frustrated with you about all the shit you're doing online right now, and you don't realize that what you're doing is not just affecting you and your career, it's affecting everyone around you, because we've all stood up for you, we've all talked for you and stuff in the past, and you constantly do this shit every fucking year, and it never fails. You said that you wanted to just crawl in a hole and make videos.
Should have fucking recorded this call, bro. That would have been Kino content, okay?
And you haven't fucking done that. Something's always got to come out where you've got to make a big controversy or make a big stink. And
it's so fucking weird that, like, we have to fucking drag these big, like, we have to fucking hold these big influencers' hand for them to fucking say anything, bro. Like, the only person who's actually taken some initiative is Mutahar from someordinarygamers, okay? He made a big fucking exposed video. He's working with the survivors behind the scenes, okay? He is, like... he is fucking corrected, like he's done good, okay? But all these other like fucking freaks, you have to drag them through the mud. You have to get them on these live streams and walk them down the fucking path for them to get to say anything. And then you also have fucking freaks like Leon Lush saying, "Oh, I don't need to apologize for shit, man. I'm a fucking badass. I don't need to apologize for shit, man." Are you fucking kidding me? God, all these fucking huge influencers are blackpilling me so fucking hard. Where it's like, you would think at the size they've gotten, they would just think a little bit more. They would be more self-aware. But no, they're all fucking egotistical fucking freaks who like can't, oh my God. Like, just fucking, it's insane that you have to walk him down the fucking, you have to hold this guy's hand for him to fucking apologize, bro. You have to tell him what to apologize for. He didn't even realize that he didn't remember that he called that fucking Pablo Sunny guy a pedophile without vetting anything. What?
And the way you've handled the situation,
take a little
has been
fucking
horrible.
Initiative.
And it was just like a total tonal shift with him. He was like, "I'm so sorry about that, man. I don't want you to feel that way." Blah 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 blah. But it's just frustrating because he will apologize to me, but when he goes on like a video doing a response, he just fucking, the apology was just horrible. And I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore, man. I can't keep up with everything going on.
Dude, that apology, holy shit, cue the girlfriend.
It wasn't
at
an
the
apology.
End.
It was not an apology. It was,
he said he was
dropping tomorrow. It's time to go.
It was all a sympathy bait. Yeah.
It's just
it was a Hail Mary.
To me, it's heartbreaking because at one point it's kind of crazy to say, but I did look up to Max like back in 2019, like because he is a really good storyteller, in my opinion, at least, like with his old videos and stuff. Like when it comes to like fictional things, like, you know, like haunted video games and all that, like that's fun shit to cover, and he was really good at doing that. And I don't know, he's inspired a lot of things with me, for better or worse, with the way I like present my videos.
For worse, buddy.
You know, like being his friend and stuff in person, and like getting to know him like as Max, not Mama Max, just Max, like someone who gets up and...
How many friends does Nexpo have, bro? Come on, man. That's so fucking... Yeah, I got to know him really well, bro. Make some fucking normal friends, okay? It sounds like this guy was really shitty to you. I don't know.
Goes to the gym or goes rock climbing or whatever the fuck else we did, just random shit.
Yeah, he's a normal guy. Like, okay, he's not a normal guy, but he's like a guy. Obviously, like, okay. I don't care that you drank a beer and went rock climbing, okay, buddy?
It's heartbreaking because now, like, in my mind, I just remember that shit with
DMs
Max
again.
as like just a person, and like the stupid shit he does online has completely decimated everything. And I just can't support him anymore. I can't support this. I'm out, man.
Brave take. You can't support him anymore, dude. I mean, this is what I mean when I'm saying you have to fucking walk these people right up to the line for them to go over.
I told him I'm fucking exhausted. I can't do this anymore.
I'm sure you can't speak on like other people like directly, but I guess what's the overall morale of the friend group, I guess?
So I've been basically keeping in contact with Mutahar about everything
Does he have
this, and
team?
it's been basically the overall morale, like between me and Muta and like Crowley. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, just generally like the people who've been around Max. I guess what is like the
we're all like, what the fuck is happening? That's pretty much how it is. Like everyone's like, dude, who the fuck is this guy? Like I know a clip just came out on Twitter about canceling Charlie. Like what?
That was, here's the thing with Charlie, like, so that slug guy is not credible.
God,
like, I don't know. It's possible that that's definitely what he said, and I can believe it based on everything else, but I need a bit more. I'm not going to just blindly...
Slug is, no, he's also a pathological liar. Let's just say that. They're, two peas in a pod, him and Max.
Oh, that's definitely the context that was set in, because that was a pretty...
Yeah. Like, I can't be friends with someone that I've got to fucking, I guess, babysit every goddamn year. And it's just, that's not a friendship, bro. Like, we should just be doing our own shit, making our videos, you know, letting them stand on their own. Like, he always says he just wants to crawl into his hole and make videos. And he's never done that. He's never fucking done that.
That's when he says he's at his happiest. At least on
Could you believe when he said that, like,
oh my god.
Could you believe when he said, like, catching pedos wasn't even his biggest thing? That's like his whole fucking personality is he catches pedophiles. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
He's just a filmmaker. He wants to make aesthetic videos.
But he could have a career doing that. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Because there's plenty of people, like Nexpo, like, you kind of do what
he's
he
addicted
could do
to the
if
attention and the validation.
Yeah. He needs to be like a hero. Yeah. He needs to be a filmmaker who's also a fucking hero, which is weird.
He loves the praise.
I also told him, Spencer, this was during that one phone call like a week ago. I told him, Spencer, if you keep listening to her, your career is over.
Dude, true. Spencer's fucking insane, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen the leaks, but she like really wants to sue Mutahar for some fucking reason. Oh my god, dude. I don't want to call it like a clout chase or something like that, but like that's what it looks like. It looks like a clout money grab. That's what it fucking looks like.
Spencer is single-handedly ruining your career. You've got to stop
that's
listening.
Just true.
She is. Did you see like she's pushing fucking Max to sue Muta? Like, did you see the leaked messages there?
Case in point, bro.
She's like the only example of anyone who thinks that's a good idea, dude. I literally, I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I haven't even seen Max moved like a year and a half ago, and I've hardly even seen him since. Besides like YouTube events,
dude, it's a scary. Dude, if I'm Nexpo right now, it's a scary thought that Max has my address, bro. Scary thought, bro.
So, seeing all this shit happen, it's like, dude, you're a fucking state away, and this shit's still going on.
Yeah. Here quickly, I wanted to ask. So, in that other confirmation, I just want to ask: did he tell you why he faked his videos, or did he give any like justification or reason? Because I like assume if you're telling your fan, your friend, you've been lying to him for years, he's got to give his justification or explain why. You know, did he ever explain that to you?
He did say that he has an issue with lying.
You could say that twice.
Yeah. So I mean that's. So I was like, okay, well, thank you for opening up now. But he said he was trying to change back then and be better, which again I fucking listened to him and was like, okay, but no, it's just
nope. That's basically all his justification. He just says I have an issue with lying, but I'll change for the better.
Yes,
dude, no fucking pathological liar has said, oh, I'm gonna stop. Pathological liar tells you I'm gonna stop lying. Okay, yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
When you spoke to him, did he mention that
maybe he's
Spencer
lying?
is the financial advisor for the group and distributing the money across to everybody? And
I found that out through Mutahar.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. I also heard that like one of these girls is like begging for diapers on Facebook. How fucking retarded is Spencer where she's mismanaging this money so fucking shit that one of the girls can't even afford to like have diapers for her fucking baby, dude? What? Oh my god.
Wow.
It's a conflict of interest, man. And he can weasel his way out of it with wording like, no, conflict of interest is actually technically this and that. No, dude, it's a conflict of interest. If a survivor's living with you, she's managing the money, and she's basically running the show and everything. If she tells you to stream and you stream, like, there's a conflict of interest there, man.
Dude, Kai's begging for diapers on Facebook. Well, she's
that's sad.
She's getting a whole new YouTube channel with fucking thousands of views.
You've got to have the.
I mean, that's what happens when you have the fucking homeless girl manage all your money. Is you have Spencer balling the fuck out, new YouTube channel, new fucking shoes, new whatever, and then you have fucking this other victim that's come out, literally not being able to afford diapers, bro. What the fuck?
You've got to. I told him you got to have the. Basically balls to say no. Like if the survivors say they want to stream, no, you don't stream. You stream when you're ready, not when they're ready. Because when they're ready, that gets you in a situation like this, man. Because you just go on stream and just say random shit and dig yourself into a hole.
Yeah.
Those streams look so fucking shit for Max. Like that, anyone could have told him that was a bad idea.
Do you know if he ever had a hacker team that he always like claims that he has?
A hacker team?
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge. That was another fucking point with him. Like I always wanted to like see his timeline, like get like an in on what he does and everything, and just kind of see his process, because I think it's interesting. Like we're editors, right? You know, like talking about editing and shit we all do it, and he's always just been very closed doors with everything when it comes to his videos. Like I've never seen one of his timelines before, so I don't know what the fuck it even looks like.
Yeah, I imagine if he's
faking
it, he probably does want to.
I have no idea.
He does want to keep it closed, but yeah, I mean, if it's okay, if I could ask a couple questions from this guy called Queeman. He just has a couple questions for you if you're fine with that.
Yeah.
He said, "Ask what's up." What's up?
Oh,
Nick?
sorry. I thought you were gonna bring him in. Never mind. I was just gonna fill the gap. Never mind.
No, I was gonna say, ask if Nexpo looked at the evidence/allegations against Max, including his admission of behavior with Haley, before writing a character testimony.
Looked at the evidence
of him basically admitting to stalking and like harassing Haley for years, or was that all
Like,
news
he
to you when the
took
video
over an
came out?
account that he took the account that she ran. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, that was news to me. I was completely blindsided by that.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke on. I just want to clarify that, like, I was speaking on my experience with his relationship with Pal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. I didn't know who the hell Haley was. I came in like after, I think, what's her name? Ollie.
Wait, so this is the part that's confusing me on this. I'm sorry to wheel back again. You commented on his relationship.
Yeah, so I think Nick is just confused here. Nux. Oh my god, Nexpo was literally just commenting on his relationship where he thought the girl was toxic, like with fucking Paulina or whatever, and he wasn't commenting on Haley or fucking Olivia or any of the other girls, right? And to be fair to Nexpo, he definitely could have observed that, and that could have been totally fair from his perspective, you know?
I don't know. How do you say her name? Pau?
Yeah.
Pau? So you commented on her relationship with Pau. So, but you're telling me that his relationship with Pau was bad. So is your character testimony that his relationship was bad?
Yeah, well, it was bad in the sense where he would come over to my house and she
No,
would...
what did you say in the video, though?
Oh, I didn't say anything in the video. It was a text-based testimony. Like I sent him a random text message of like just speaking on.
I'm trying to get at is, did you say like, oh no, Max doesn't do anything like that, but you knew like, oh, this relationship was actually super fucked privately? Like, is that what you're saying?
No, so basically with Pau, like the reason I spoke up about Pau was because in my experience, every time he would like come to my house, he would be there for like 5 minutes, and then Pau would start just like blowing him up about everything, saying she's gonna run away, calling him like 1,000 times, like over and
so yeah, like he thinks that like Pal or whatever is the fucking abusive in their relationship, not
over
Max.
and over. And this happened like every time he left her at home.
So she was the toxic one of that relationship.
Yes.
Okay, that makes okay.
Yeah,
that is context I did not have. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. No,
it was just made a very awkward situation every time I went over there, because I knew like how it was whenever Max was at my house, and then like when I went over there, I don't know. It's like
you have to see where I'm coming from this, because I didn't get that context, and you're saying like, yeah, dude, his relationship was fucking terrible. Anyway, I gave him a character testimony for his video about his relationship, and I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? It makes sense.
My bad.
Yeah, it was kind of important to say that she was the problem. Okay.
Sorry, I never go live I'm horrible live, and I apologize.
No.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Okay, I'm really glad we got to the bottom of that.
I wanted to ask in that conversation because
I don't know. This isn't like terrible. Like this is realistically the best that Nexpo could do, but dude, it's just all these fucking million sub YouTubers are so fucking retarded that like I don't know how you wouldn't realize this sooner, bro. Like I don't know.
This sounds like it's a really important conversation when he told you this stuff is fake. Any other relevant information that he dropped in that convo that would, give any more stuff about us? I mean, stuff about him. Any other things relevant that happened there?
I kind of think like the big thing I'm gonna tell you guys, because I'm gonna tell you guys in DMs, but like. Not really. It was kind of just like about those few things. I'm honestly trying to think because like we were a few drinks in this Uber, and like when you have a couple beers, it's like, you know what, fuck it, right? I'll just ask a few questions. Dude, no, not anything that I can think of. If there is, I'll let you know.
Yeah. And did you cut contact with Max after that conversation, or just like what happened there after that?
After that conversation. No, but it was very heavily reduced. Like we basically after.
I mean, then why are you going to fucking the boxing creator clash with them then, bro? I don't know. The timeline here is really weird. I don't understand why. Like, if I'm going low contact with someone, I'm making an effort to go low contact with some. I'm not going like fucking. I'm not going to an event with them, bro. Like, I don't know.
Creator clash. We were kind of just doing our own thing. I started Nick and Ryan with Nick Crowley, and we just kind of started distancing ourselves from him. We had done that already after the Exes thing because we were just sick of being associated with shit like that. And I was like, every time I like think about Max and all this shit he's been through, like it just gives me anxiety, and I didn't want to associate with that. But
anxiety from what? What are you talking about right here? You have anxiety for Max? Anxiety by proxy? What the fuck? What are you talking about?
But knowing Max like as a person is like different, Like I said, like in person, a lot of people can probably Excuse me, sorry, but a lot of people can probably testify with this too. Like a lot of people have met him, like Plain Rock, Wavy Web Surf, like all those guys. Like every time we go to a YouTube event. I'm sure they can agree that like in person he seems like pretty chill, pretty normal, and that's kind of the
I mean, what does Nexpo think that like Mom Max is gonna do when they meet in real life? Like start like freaking the fuck out and like spurging like no, dude, it's like I don't think if you're like an insane schizo liar in real life you're gonna be like fucking like going crazy, right? It just I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
And I got every time I hung out with him. But,
like Ted Bundy was seen as a normal guy. Like he's fucking.
So no, I didn't completely cut contact with him because like I knew Max as a person.
But you stayed your distance.
It was heavily reduced.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
and
then he would reach out like once in a blue moon, like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" But I mean, we responded when we could, but it was no.
Yeah. Did you ever?
This shit happened, and that's it.
And to your knowledge, did you ever speak publicly to his credibility again after that? After you knew it was fake, like that he faked his shit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha. It's something I just wanted to bring up to you. Dude, did you hear about his Mama Max song called Pray that made big waves in the, YouTube
my
scene?
God,
where he says he wants to
bro.
get head from a pedophile.
Dude, last night I was kind of scrolling through, basically catching up on Reddit about everything because, I mean, every fucking night there's something to catch up on. But yeah, I saw you were watching the Genius video or whatever it was.
Oh, you saw that shit? That was rough,
dude.
That was fucking a trip.
All I gotta say is I had no idea those were the lyrics. Like that's actually kind of crazy how that slipped by me. That's insane.
I feel like a lot has slipped by Nexpo. Okay,
dude, that was
whatever.
Wait, I even remember because I was going through the archives. I remember I was watching a live stream after that, and you were in the chat, and you said the song sucked ass.
Damn.
And then like Max was like, "Damn, dude, yeah, I guess Nexpo said it was ass. I guess I put all in that effort in. Now Nexpo said it was ass, and damn, I guess it really was ass." He was like doing like a little bit like live publicly. I remember that. So, Was that like genuine, or were you just like kind of messing around with him? Because that song, dude.
It was that. Come on.
Honestly,
dude, Nick said this earlier. I'm totally stealing his fucking joke. We need epic rap battles of history of Mama Max versus Mr. Girl. Okay, dude, that would be fucking awesome. We can have a veto feature too. Veto feature on the song, bro.
I always like would screw with him and kind of just shit on him.
Yeah,
he would do the same thing with me. But I actually haven't either with Prey listened to the whole thing start to finish.
I don't blame you. I mean, I could, and even if you did, you couldn't really even understand what the fuck he was saying until you go to the Genius lyrics where he's talking about wanting to murder pedophiles and them to like give them head with their beheaded like body. Like, okay, dude, and use them as a sex doll. It was fucking rough. But
dude, I feel like Mama Max definitely has some weird sexual shit going on. Like he definitely has some fetish of some sort, bro. Like I 10,000% believe that.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure you've seen like also
he likes a good hate fuck like that. Who's that fucking loser who was like trying to get in Brittany Venti's pants or whatever? Oh, I love a good hate fuck. That's Mama Max.
The unhinged clips of him talking about like how he wants to murder pedophiles and the slight references in his videos too, where he talks about his fan base. He talks about interacting with hitmen too in Discord interviews.
Oh my god!
I think it's all a LARP and he's just trying to look like a badass to his fans. But do you have any knowledge?
I don't know. Why is the Lerix asking this question right now? He's already answered this basically. He admitted a bunch of shit was fake. Obviously, Nexpo isn't going to come out. Well, actually, I think the part where he's hiring hitmen, yeah, that was really real. I think that was real. Whatever, dude. I don't know.
Him interacting with like hitmen.
Obviously, that's fucking fake.
Or any of that bullshit. Yeah.
None. Not a single one.
Yeah.
To my knowledge.
Yeah. But
so no one comes after me.
People are saying ask him about Max sending his
Nexpo is gonna get a fucking knock on his door and just get fucking blasted.
To a pedophile. Okay. I mean, I don't know. That's basically all I got though. I mean,
okay,
pretty
cool.
much. If I don't want to like grill you too much. I know you said you're not a big live guy, but I appreciate you coming on. You didn't have to do this at all. But
yeah, of course, man. I've just this has been kind of sitting on my chest for the past few days, and I don't know. It just feels good to just kind of come clean.
I'm glad Nexpo addressed it, even if we did have to kind of drag him through it.
Again,
I mean,
I do
apology for how you get there, I guess.
My support.
And we cleared up the Paulina thing because that did not. I'm glad we cleared up the Paulina thing.
Yeah,
that did not sound good. Holy shit! I'm glad we worked through that.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I do apologize for the support in the past, and I disavow everything he's doing. This whole shit's a mess. And
did you
did
you see any of the shit that he was saying about Tommy and like the QR codes where he was talking about like fucking him and stuff?
Him.
Bro,
Jesus, bro.
No.
He was like talking about like fucking Tommy in the ass in the middle of hunting a pedophile.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sure you would like to give me a blowjob, but I'd rather fuck you in the ass, Tommy. Like,
it's like, what's the joke and
oh my god, bro, I can't, man. This guy's so fucking weird. Tommy was right on the money, bro. Listen to Tommy C, okay? That's the lesson.
It's not. I don't know.
Someone's saying real quick, can you confirm that Pow is Paulina? Not
yes.
sure. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But I think that's basically everything I got here. I mean, I'm glad you're coming to clean about the Pablo Sonny thing. I'm not,
What the fuck?
Your mic just got really bad.
My mic just cut out. Am I better? Hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, sorry. But like, obviously I don't want to like push this on you because it's cringe, but I think it would be like pretty justified to release like a public, at least like Twitter statement, like disavowing your appearance in his videos, or at least the pick a side one where you openly call Pablo Sonny a pedophile. I think that's I think that would be appropriate, but I don't want to like cringe out and say that you're like obligated to do it. But I think it would
cringe out Lerix. He needs to fucking do that, okay? This was a softball interview. I don't know.
Help you out. It would save you from the critique down the line.
Speaking of which, he did that. Fuck. Sorry, guys. So this is the fucking statement he put on Twitter after this live stream. Holy shit, I'm dying. I've contracted gay AIDS from all this fucking reacting. I'd like to address something many of you may be wondering, since I have so much audience overlap, there's a situation that's been unfolding lately regarding Mama Max. It's a very unethical practice you've been doing, employing with his latest video subjects. I like to, on the record, state that I fully disavow everything he's doing. It's weird that he's only disavowing it now that the tides have turned, but whatever, I guess. The situation with him has admittedly been an absolute mess, and I've tried to give him advice on how to navigate through it properly. He's ignored at every turn. I've since cut ties with Max completely. Someone who I thought I knew and once considered a friend, unfortunately, isn't who I thought he was at all. It's fucking heartbreaking, but it is what it is. I cannot stand by someone who acts the way he does while handling such a delicate situation with any sense of tact. Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed I ever stood up for him in the past. While I can't take that support back, I can at least move forward with any further support. To have you affected by my friendship and support of Max in the past, I sincerely apologize. Typically, I'm better than this and vetting who I associate with. However, in this after the shitstorm, I feel like I've really not known Max at all. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. So, I mean, that's a fine apology, I guess. Nexpo, he's done the bare minimum, and I'm glad we finally got there.